March 21st, 2017. Media's gone nuts again. Not a big surprise, I don't guess, not anymore. Director Comey testified, and he said clearly that there is no investigation about wiretapping, which for over a week now, it's been pretty clear there's not going to be. Even Trump himself and his government has been backing away from the wiretap allegation, so not a surprise. The announcement that an investigation is going into possible checks of Russia and the Trump team before the election or before he was sworn into office. Not a surprise. We've been talking about it for at least 5 months, since after November the 8th at least. We've been talking about this investigation going on. So, not a surprise again. On Morning Joe, I heard today that they kept talking about, he kept repeating over and over again that the hearings were not fake news. Nobody has ever said that listening to the actual words, the actual testimony, the statements that are released by the individual is fake news. What has always been the problem is the media twists what they hear to make it a lot more sensational. They overblow it, and the reason why is quite simple. They want people to watch their show, and if they can make it sound like there is a huge bombshell out there, then people will tune in and listen because they are into this kind of feeding frenzy to where they go after someone who's doing well and they want to destroy them. It's just the way it works, because if they want to make money, they've got to get people to do it. So what's happening is they twist it, and the reason why it's not working so well now is because during the entire year of 2016, the administration, the media constantly pulled out some small little statement of some outlandish thing that Trump said and tried to build it into some disaster that was going to be the end of him. They made him sound like he was like insane when in fact he was just uninformed. Big difference. By making him sound much worse, you only made him look like people were more willing to go see him, because reality TV, we like to go and watch somebody make a complete idiot of themselves, to actually destroy themselves in public. We want to see that. We enjoy looking at it. I don't know why, but that's what we seem to like. And so by making him sound insane, you encourage people to go hear him. And then when you hear him, and he doesn't sound as insane as the media says he is, then it, by definition, makes him seem a lot more reasonable. That's been the problem all along, and that is what we're dealing with now, and the media just doesn't want to deal with it. Instead of admitting what they did that was so damaging to us, they are turning it around and saying that somehow or another the public was too stupid to figure this out. That the Russians somehow or another had some grand conspiracy to destroy Hillary or give us Trump. None of it makes any sense whatsoever to any rational person out there. Unless, of course, you honestly believe that people do not think for themselves, which obviously the media believes. And normally, I'd be willing to bet that's the way we do act, because a lot of times, unless we're interested, we don't really pay attention. The problem has been all along, the media doesn't understand what's going on, and until they do, this is not going to get better. and they will lose more and more of the integrity that they've damaged as it is. That they are relying on unnamed sources, and that reliance demands that the public be able to trust the news media who is relying on that unnamed source. We have to be able to be sure that the media person talking about the unnamed source is able to realize whether or not that source is not only a legitimate source, but a reliable source, someone who really could know. And they need to double check everything they hear to get statements. And if they can't confirm it, they should not be solely relying on unnamed sources. Thank you. Bye.